Do your shoes truly support your journey? Or are they quietly robbing you of mobility, comfort, and confidence with every step you take? As we age, we pay more attention to our health, eating right, staying active, managing medications, but many seniors overlook one critical area: what's on our feet. That pair of shoes you've trusted for years? It might be the very thing throwing off your balance, straining your joints, or making simple walks feel like a chore. Foot pain, falls, instability. They often don't come from dramatic accidents, but from daily habits, and worn-out footwear is one of the sneakiest culprits. Maybe you've felt it already: the subtle ache after standing too long, that twinge in your heel, or a moment of dizziness while walking across the room. It's not just part of getting older. Often, it's preventable. So before you take another step, ask yourself, are your shoes helping you move forward or holding you back? Stay with me, because in this video, we're uncovering 8 common footwear mistakes that could be silently stealing your golden years, and sharing 3 simple, life-enhancing solutions that every senior deserves to know. Your comfort, safety, and independence could start with something as simple as the shoes on your feet. Your feet are more than just a way to get around. They're the foundation of your independence, your stability, and your freedom to enjoy life on your terms. But here's the truth: many seniors unknowingly make small footwear choices that lead to big consequences: chronic pain, poor balance, and even dangerous falls. The good news? These mistakes are completely avoidable. In this video, we're going to walk you through 8 common footwear missteps that could be undermining your health, and show you 3 simple, smart solutions that can bring comfort, confidence, and strength back to every step you take. You've worked hard for your golden years. Let's make sure your feet can carry you through them with ease, safety, and joy. You're not alone if your feet ache after a short walk, or if you found yourself feeling a little less steady lately. As we age, our bodies change, our balance shifts, our feet flatten, and even our skin becomes more sensitive. These changes make the right footwear more important than ever. We've seen far too many seniors lose their sense of freedom, confidence, and even joy, all because of shoes that weren't made with them in mind. But the good news is, it doesn't have to be that way. With a few mindful choices, you can step into comfort, safety, and renewed independence. Let's start with one of the most common and easily overlooked mistakes. 1. Wearing old, worn-out shoes. Many of us have that favorite pair of shoes. They've molded perfectly to our feet, feel comfortable, and might even look just fine on the outside. But here's the problem: shoes wear out from the inside out. Even if they look okay, the support your feet once relied on may be long gone. With time, the midsoles lose cushioning, the arches collapse, the treads smooth out, and what you're left with is a shoe that no longer provides stability, alignment, or shock absorption. For seniors, that's a dangerous combination. Why does this matter? Because the alignment of your feet affects your knees, hips, and lower back. When your shoes can't support you properly, it can lead to heel pain, arch strain, sore joints, and eventually, even falls. And we all know how serious a fall can be later in life. Some studies show that footwear worn beyond its lifespan is directly linked to higher rates of imbalance and injury among older adults. And the scary part is, we often don't notice the change happening. We just assume the discomfort is part of aging. But it's not. That subtle wobble, the ache in your heels, or the increased fatigue after walking, those might be signs that your shoes are no longer doing their job. In fact, most experts recommend replacing everyday walking shoes every 6 to 12 months, depending on how often you wear them. So, if your go-to shoes are more than a year old, or if they're showing signs of wear, like flat soles, thinning insoles, or stretched out backs, it might be time to let them go. Your future steps depend on it. Remember, supporting your feet means supporting your mobility, your safety, and your quality of life. Let's look at mistake number 2. Choosing style over support. We all enjoy looking sharp for Sunday service, a grandchild's wedding, or a stroll through town. But those sleek dress shoes, narrow heels, or ultra-flat sandals often come with a hidden price that no one sees on the tag. Fashion-forward footwear is usually built for looks, not health. Thin soles provide almost no shock absorption. Stiff leather restricts natural foot movement. Narrow toe boxes squeeze joints and nerves. Over time, that little pinch can snowball into bunions, hammer toes, plantar fasciitis, and chronic knee or hip pain. Even low heels tip your center of gravity forward, forcing hips and spine to compensate, silently taxing your posture with every step. For seniors, the cost escalates. A slick dress sole on polished floors is a slip waiting to happen, and a fall can mean months of rehab or a loss of independence altogether. The medical bills for physical therapy or corrective surgery quickly dwarf the price of a well-designed supportive shoe. There's an emotional toll, too. Foot pain discourages you from walking the dog, meeting friends, or dancing at family gatherings. Before long, protecting sore feet becomes avoiding life's simple joys. So ask yourself, is that fashionable pair worth trading comfort, mobility, and confidence? The good news is you don't have to choose between style and safety. Modern orthopedic and senior-friendly brands offer attractive designs with cushioning midsoles, grippy outsoles, and roomy toe space. A supportive insole or a lower, block-style heel can still look elegant without compromising your foundation. Remember, appearance lasts moments, but healthy feet carry you for years. Choose shoes that honor both your style and your well-being, because the best look at any age is moving freely and living fully. Mistake number 3. Wearing the wrong size or shape of shoe. Our feet are not frozen in time. They keep evolving long after we've stopped growing. Tendons loosen, arches flatten, and daily wear can widen the forefoot. Add conditions like bunions, edema, or neuropathy, and the foot that once fit a size 8 medium may now demand a wider, longer, or deeper shoe. Yet many seniors cling to the number stamped in their memory, or buy whatever size happens to be on sale. The result? Toes rammed into hard fronts, pressure on sensitive joints, and circulation cut off by tight uppers. Ill-fitting shoes rub blisters, aggravate bunions, and throw off gait, forcing knees and hips to overcompensate. Even a half size too small can shorten stride and increase trip risk. Here's the part most people miss. Feet often swell throughout the day and can expand up to half a size during warmer months. That means the pair that feels snug but okay in the morning might become a torture chamber by afternoon. Ignoring these daily and seasonal changes builds micro-trauma that snowballs into chronic pain. Solution: schedule a yearly foot-fitting checkup, just like an eye exam. Visit a reputable shoe store or podiatrist, preferably late in the day when feet are naturally larger. Have both length and width measured while standing, because weight-bearing spreads the foot. Ask for your arch height and instep volume. 2. Brands now offer multiple depth options for custom-like comfort. If one foot is larger, common in over 60% of adults, always fit the bigger foot and use an insole or heel grip in the smaller shoe. When trying on, wiggle your toes freely, ensure a thumb's width at the tip, and walk on multiple surfaces to feel for slipping or pinching. Proper sizing isn't vanity, it's preventive medicine. A well-fitted shoe restores natural alignment, reduces joint strain, and keeps you steady on your feet, so you can stride into every moment of your golden years with confidence. Mistake 4. Wearing shoes with slippery soles. They often look harmless: soft house slippers, bargain loafers, or those lightweight canvas shoes with slick plastic bottoms. Yet under the wrong conditions, they turn every tiled kitchen, polished church aisle, or grocery store aisle into a potential ice rink. Why are slick soles so common? To cut costs, many budget or indoor shoes skip the rubber compounds and tread patterns that create grip. The result is a flat, shiny surface that offers almost no friction on smooth floors, especially when there's a hint of water, dust, or floor polish. For seniors, whose reaction times and balance can already be challenged, one sudden slide can mean a hard fall, a fractured hip, and months of lost independence. Statistics remind us how serious this is. According to the WHO, falls are the second leading cause of accidental injury deaths worldwide, and adults over 60 suffer the greatest number of fatal falls. A large share of these accidents begins with poor traction underfoot. Clues that your shoes are too slick. You feel cautious on glossy floors, you shuffle rather than stride, or you've caught yourself grabbing furniture for support. Don't wait for a close call. Simple steps to regain traction. Inspect the outsole. Look for deep grooves or patterned tread made of rubber, similar to a car tire. If the bottom is smooth or shiny, it's a red flag. Upgrade with anti-slip pads. Affordable stick-on rubber grips or textured sprays add instant friction to favorite shoes you're not ready to retire. Choose certified non-slip footwear. Many walking and orthopedic brands label soles slip-resistant, tested on wet and oily surfaces. Reserve slippers for seated relaxation. If you must wear house shoes, pick ones with rubberized, ridged bottoms. Never bare fabric or plastic. Mind outdoor wear. Wet leaves, smooth pavement, or polished concrete amplify slipperiness. Switch to shoes with lugged soles when heading out. Remember, your home should feel like a sanctuary, not an obstacle course. By replacing slick soles with secure grip, you anchor every step and protect the freedom to move confidently through your golden years. Mistake 5. Ignoring existing foot conditions. Many seniors live with health challenges like diabetes, arthritis, or neuropathy, but few realize how critical it is to choose footwear that supports these conditions. The wrong shoes don't just cause discomfort, they can cause irreversible harm. Take diabetes, for example. It reduces circulation and sensation in the feet, meaning small blisters or pressure points might go unnoticed until they become infected or develop into dangerous ulcers. Diabetic feet need shoes that minimize friction, eliminate seams inside the shoe, and distribute pressure evenly to avoid injury. Arthritis can cause painful swelling, joint stiffness, and deformities like hammer toes or bunions. For these conditions, a shoe that's too tight or lacks cushioning can inflame the joints and worsen the pain. What's needed is footwear with extra depth, flexible materials, and shock-absorbing soles to ease every step. With neuropathy, the nerves that normally warn us about heat, sharp objects, or pressure no longer function properly. That means something as simple as a seam rubbing against the toe can go completely unnoticed until it causes a wound. In this case, it's essential to wear shoes that fit perfectly, have soft linings, and offer protective support without adding compression. The bottom line is this: when medical conditions affect your feet, generic shoes aren't good enough. What worked a decade ago may now be risky. And comfortable doesn't always mean healthy when nerves can't communicate pain properly. Solution? Ask your doctor or podiatrist if your condition calls for specialty footwear. Many insurance plans even cover therapeutic shoes for people with diabetes. Look for brands that offer orthopedic, diabetic, or arthritic-friendly models designed specifically for your needs. Don't let silent damage take root. Adapting your footwear to your health isn't an indulgence, it's a form of protection. Because your feet aren't just carrying you through today, they're carrying you through your future. Mistake 6. Using the wrong insoles, or none at all. Most people never give a second thought to what's inside their shoes. But for seniors, the insole is more than just padding. It's a foundation for alignment, balance, and joint relief. As we age, the natural fat pads on the bottoms of our feet begin to thin out. Arches may collapse. Pressure increases on the heels, balls of the feet, and toes. A basic shoe insole, often just a thin piece of foam, does little to protect against this. And if the insole is worn flat or has never been replaced, it may be causing more harm than good. Wearing the wrong insole, or skipping them entirely, can lead to problems like plantar fasciitis, lower back pain, and knee strain. Why? Because your feet are the body's foundation. When they're unsupported, your posture shifts to compensate. That ripple effect travels up through your ankles, knees, hips, and spine. For those with high arches, going without arch support can cause constant foot fatigue and imbalance. For flat feet, the lack of structure leads to instability and inward rolling, pronation, increasing fall risk. The solution? Custom or supportive over-the-counter insoles designed specifically for your foot shape and health needs. Look for features like arch support that matches your natural contour, heel cups that stabilize and cushion impact, shock-absorbing materials like gel or memory foam, breathable, antimicrobial fabrics for hygiene. You don't need a prescription to upgrade your insoles. Many pharmacies and specialty shoe stores offer senior-friendly options, often with try-before-you-buy policies or free fittings. And if you have diabetes, arthritis, or severe foot pain, your podiatrist may recommend custom orthotics, which are designed specifically for your foot anatomy and gait. Think of insoles as the unseen heroes of every step. Small adjustments here can lead to major improvements in comfort, balance, and long-term mobility. Don't overlook them, because when your foundation is strong, the rest of your body moves with confidence. Mistake 7. Not replacing shoes often enough. Many seniors hang on to shoes for years, sometimes even decades, because they still look fine or feel broken in. But what you see on the outside doesn't always reflect the wear happening inside. Over time, even the best quality shoes lose their structure, cushioning, and support. And that quiet breakdown can quietly affect your balance, posture, and foot health. Here's what happens. With every step, the midsole, the layer that absorbs shock, compresses. Eventually, it flattens and hardens, offering less protection with each use. The heel may start to tilt inward. The tread wears down, reducing traction. Even seams and stitching may begin to shift, creating pressure points you don't notice at first. Wearing shoes beyond their lifespan increases your risk of heel and arch pain due to lost cushioning, imbalance from worn soles, joint stress in your knees and hips, trips and falls caused by uneven wear. So, how often should shoes be replaced? If you wear a pair daily, most supportive walking or orthopedic shoes need replacing every 8 to 12 months. If they're used less frequently, they might last 1.5 to 2 years. But don't rely on time alone. Watch for signs like flattened or compressed soles, uneven tread wear, new aches or discomfort when walking, loose fit or reduced support. Also, listen to your body. If a shoe that once felt great now causes fatigue or joint pain, it may be time for a change. Pro tip: rotate between 2 or more pairs of supportive shoes. This gives each pair time to air out and return to its original shape, extending the life of both. Think of replacing shoes not as a chore, but as routine maintenance, just like changing the tires on your car. Your feet carry you through life. Don't wait until pain or a fall forces change. Stay ahead of the curve by refreshing your footwear regularly. Your body will thank you for it. Mistake number 8: skipping professional guidance. When it comes to foot health, many seniors rely on guesswork or outdated habits. You may choose shoes based on what feels comfortable in the moment, but without professional input, you could be missing critical support your feet actually need. The truth is, aging feet go through subtle but meaningful changes. Arches may fall, toes may curl or stiffen. You might develop conditions like bunions, hammer toes, or plantar fasciitis, and not even realize it until pain shows up. That's why guessing your size or picking shoes off the rack without evaluation can lead to years of discomfort or injury. Footwear isn't one size fits all, especially in your golden years. Yet too few people seek help from those who understand the mechanics of aging feet: podiatrists, certified shoe fitters, or orthopedic specialists. These experts can assess your foot structure, gait, pressure points, and medical needs to recommend the best type of shoe for you. If you live with conditions like diabetes, neuropathy, arthritis, or a history of falls, professional guidance becomes not just helpful, but essential. A podiatrist can diagnose hidden foot issues, recommend custom orthotics, prescribe therapeutic footwear, educate you on proper foot hygiene and care, and getting your feet measured professionally, even once a year, can reveal size changes you didn't notice. Feet can flatten, widen, or swell over time, which means the shoes that once fit perfectly may now cause subtle harm. You deserve more than trial and error. A 20-minute consultation could save you months or years of discomfort. Many local clinics, senior centers, and shoe stores offer affordable or free foot assessments. Don't wait for pain to be the wake-up call. Let experts guide you toward healthier, safer steps so you can move through life with confidence, comfort, and peace of mind. Because when your shoes are chosen with care, every step becomes a step toward freedom. Now that we've walked through the 8 most common footwear mistakes seniors make, it's time to shift from problems to powerful, practical solutions. Here are 3 smart, senior-friendly steps you can take, starting today, to protect your feet, enhance your balance, and reclaim your comfort. Solution 1. Invest in orthopedic or senior-friendly brands. Not all shoes are created equal, and many mass-market options focus more on style than substance. That's why your best defense starts with choosing brands designed specifically with seniors in mind. Look for shoes that offer deep heel cups to stabilize your step, extra cushioning for shock absorption, wide toe boxes to reduce pressure and friction, slip-resistant soles for added safety, easy on-off features like Velcro or stretch laces. Trusted brands include New Balance, known for great arch support and durable construction, ideal for walking and everyday wear. Skechers Arch Fit, designed with podiatrist-certified arch support. lightweight and flexible. Orthofeet, engineered for foot pain, diabetes, plantar fasciitis, and arthritis. Includes premium insoles and extra depth for orthotics. Don't be afraid to prioritize comfort over fashion, because the right shoe can prevent pain, increase mobility, and even reduce fall risk. Think of it as an investment in your independence. Solution 2. Annual shoe checkup. Just like your health, your shoes deserve regular checkups. Most people wouldn't skip a yearly physical, but many wear the same shoes for years without reassessing fit or condition. As we age, our feet change shape, flattening, widening, and becoming more sensitive. That means a shoe that felt perfect 2 years ago may now be contributing to aches or poor balance. Here's what to do. Get your feet measured at least once a year. Sizes can shift, especially with swelling or arch collapse. Replace your shoes every 8 to 12 months if worn daily, or sooner if the tread is worn, cushioning has flattened, or they no longer feel supportive. Try your shoes on later in the day when feet are naturally more swollen to get the best fit. Keep a shoe journal if needed. Note how long you've had each pair and when they start to feel off. Remember, footwear is preventative care. Replacing worn-out shoes on schedule can spare you months of pain or even a trip to the emergency room from a fall. Solution 3. Use custom insoles or inserts. Even the best shoes can benefit from a personalized touch. That's where custom or supportive insoles come in, a small upgrade that delivers big benefits. Insoles provide enhanced arch support, pressure relief on heels and balls of feet, improved alignment for knees and hips, shock absorption for every step. They're especially helpful for people with flat feet or high arches, those experiencing plantar fasciitis, arthritis, or neuropathy, anyone with uneven leg length or joint discomfort. Many over-the-counter inserts are highly effective and budget-friendly. Brands like Dr. Scholl's, PowerStep, and Superfeet offer senior-friendly options. For more complex needs, custom orthotics from a podiatrist can be life-changing. Pro tip: bring your insoles with you when trying on new shoes to ensure the perfect fit. These 3 steps may seem small, but together, they can transform your daily comfort, mobility, and peace of mind. When your feet are supported, your entire body moves with more confidence and less pain. Because in your golden years, every step should be a step toward freedom, not frustration. Let's take a moment together, because your voice matters just as much as the advice shared today. Have you made any of these footwear mistakes? Maybe worn-out soles you didn't realize were harming your balance? Or shoes that looked great but left your feet aching by noon? Or on the flip side, have you found a pair of shoes, insoles, or a habit that completely changed your comfort or confidence? We want to hear from you. Share your story in the comments below. What worked? What didn't? Your experience could help someone else take that first step toward feeling better, walking stronger, and aging with confidence. This isn't just a video. It's a growing community of seniors and supporters learning how to live well, move freely, and make wise choices at every stage. When you share, you're part of that. And we're so glad you're here. If you found even one helpful tip today, give this video a thumbs up to let us know. And don't forget to subscribe to Life Advice for Elders Haven, where we share more life advice, wellness insights, and encouragement made just for you. Because here, every voice counts, and every step forward matters. Your golden years are not the end of the road. They're a new beginning, a time when wisdom walks hand in hand with intention. And that journey, it starts from the ground up. Too often, we overlook the small things that carry us the farthest, like our feet. But today, you've taken a meaningful step. By learning what to avoid and what to embrace, you're not just protecting your mobility, you're honoring your body, your freedom, and your future. Because the truth is, confidence doesn't come from pushing through pain or accepting discomfort as a normal part of aging. It comes from making conscious choices that support your well-being, one step at a time. So if no one's told you today, you're doing something powerful. You're choosing to walk into this chapter with care, awareness, and purpose. And that matters. Whether it's replacing that old pair of shoes, investing in better support, or simply paying attention to how your feet feel at the end of the day, it all adds up. These small shifts become part of a bigger story, one of vitality, balance, and the quiet courage to care for yourself. You deserve comfort. You deserve safety. You deserve to walk this journey feeling grounded and strong. Thank you for spending these few minutes investing in your health and happiness. Until next time, remember, take care of yourself, starting from the ground up, and keep walking forward with wisdom in your step.